Hey guys, welcome back to Hike Oregon. Here are 5 backpacking hacks that you may or may not know about.
Okay, a handy trick for if you are sleeping somewhere where it is freezing overnight and you don't want your Sawyer squeeze to freeze, just put it in a Ziploc bag so it doesn't leak all over you, obviously, and then put it in your sleeping bag, and it'll keep nice and warm and it won't freeze. If your Sawyer freezes, it is useless. So, yeah, don't freeze your Sawyer. When you have finished setting up your tent, take all of your stuff sacks, so like the sack that the tent comes in, your stakes and stuff like that, all those tend to get distributed all over the place when you're setting up your tent. Right after you're done setting up your tent, just put them all together in one bag and then just put them in your corner pouch in your tent, and that way in the morning you know exactly where they are and you haven't lost anything. Same with your sleeping bag, stuff sack, any sort of stuff sacks. I always just put right here in this little corner. That way I know where everything is. So this is a good hack if there is a lot of wind and there's not enough rocks to like build a little surrounding around your stove. You can use your little ass pad here, your sit pad if you have one. Then if you use a Z pad to sleep, you could use your Z pad too if you don't have a small one that you're using for sitting. And it works pretty well. Sometimes if you don't have anything to prop it against, you might have to hold it, but see, that seems to work pretty well. You just have to make sure it doesn't fall into the flame because it could melt. If you are sleeping in very cold temperatures and you have a battery pack or like a phone or something, they do not like cold temperatures. So put it all together in a bag and then put it in your sleeping bag with you. Really keeps the battery from dying. It's a great idea and it totally worked last night. So try that next time you're out in cold temperatures. Even backpacking in the summer, I would wake up with my phone battery completely dead. Like completely charged the night before, went to bed, and then it was dead in the morning. So keeping it in your bag really helps and it doesn't deplete the battery at all. Another hack is if you are cold in the morning when you're getting up and you don't want to get out of your tent because you're really cold, a great way to warm up inside your tent is so you put on your clothes that you're going to wear that day, and then inside your tent you put your sleeping bag in the stuff sack. It seriously warms you up, and then you already have one thing put away. I did that all last year when I was on the PCT, and it really worked. After I stuffed this beast into its stuff sack, I was warm and ready to get out of the tent.